Hello everyone. Finding the fourth root of 1296 by hand. You normally wouldn't be asked to find the fourth root of something, but since they're asking us to, we can assume that we can do it. So let's start by doing what we know. Let's try to find the prime factors. Let's try to find all the factors. So if you think a few lessons back, I think it was lesson 7, but don't quote me on that. We learned that if the last two digits of a number are a number that is divisible by 4, then that whole number is divisible by 4. And we know that 96 is divisible by 4. So let's see what we get. You can punch it into your calculator and you'll find 4, and on the other side we've got 324. So let's work with that. 4 is easy. We've got a factor of 2 and 2, and that's as far as we can get on that side. 24 on the other hand, again we've got it ending in 24, so we know it's divisible by 4. And if you calculate that, 4 will be multiplied by 81. Once again, we've got 2 and a 2 here. And then you can tackle 81 a number of different ways, but for example, we can say 9 and 9, and then that factors out to a 3, a 3, another 3, and another 3. So what do we have here? We have 4 2's and we have 4 3's. So in other words, we can either write 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and that's equal to 2 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 4. Okay, or we can rewrite it as, looking at our tree that we made here, we can think of it as 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. So what are all of these? We basically have 6 times 6 times 6 times 6, which is equal to 6 to the power of 4. So that means that 6 is the fourth root of 1296, because if we multiply 6 by itself 4 times, that's what we get. And looking back here where we had 2 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 4, that also combines to equal 6 to the power of 4. So the root is 6.